say that I'm committed, and I firmly believe that policing can be delivered in an equitable manner. I don't think we're anywhere near that, and I think it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of opening of minds, especially on our end, on the policing end. But I'm really committed to that belief, and I think I have to believe that, to be in the job that I am. And I think I always have to be looking at, like, what can we do better? And I want to make our department a model for every other department, not only at colleges and universities, but also municipal departments. I want our place to be some place that others can look to and say, all right, well, they're doing it right, and how can I do it like they are? It's really important to me is that we, as a university, do what we can to create an atmosphere where our students are looking out for one another.
One activity that we like to do in class, a little thought experiment, is to kind of get into the mind of the artist and, challenge ourselves to think, what was this artist thinking? Is there anything that we'd want to ask them? So I kind of just want to pass that over to you. If you could speak with this artist right now, what questions would you have for them?
Yeah, I would ask about the framing of the photo, the angle of the photo. I think, the feeling that you get from this picture has so much to do with just the way that's angled. It would appear to me that, the photographer was, kneeling down or was perhaps, just on a lower level than where the officer was standing, but it gives the officer this very large, ominous presence in the foreground. I think it's an impactful photograph, and I think there's a lot of depth to what you could read into this. I thought it was a striking image. In the 1960s, so often the images were police using force against the Black community, and how much of a contrast this photo is, at least given the description and the posturing of the officer. Seems to be, like you mentioned, in this protective mode of the students, the band walking behind, and so it kind of struck me as like, what could be going through their minds? It seems like they may have been facing threats from other people. I think there's a lot that goes on in my mind when I look at this.